Hey everybody, how you doing? Been a long time. Thought I'd just do a quick little live. Just recorded five different reviews, so those will be coming out. What can I tell you? Some cognac, some Aran, and what else? Some Woodinville, and some Laird of Fintry from Canada. I think that was it. Let me just get into my cockpit. What a funny name, cockpit. Jeez. All right, bear with me here. YouTube. So how is everybody tonight? Where are you? What time is it? And what are you doing? Are you having a drink? Are you going shopping? I think it's Saturday pretty much everywhere in the world. Are you getting ready for dinner? What's going on with you? Bear with me here for a second. This will just take a moment. Okay, there is YouTube. Let's go to Creator Studio and we'll get right into the chat with you, okay? So bear with me. Live streaming. Let's hope the stream quality is good. There we go. So this is Laird of Fintry. Very interesting stuff. This says the stream quality is bad. There are 2 people watching. I think no comments as of yet. Oh, I've got comments here. We've got Scotty. Scotty, how are you? Good to see you. It must be early in the morning, I think, huh? Okay, about to make breakfast. What's for breakfast? Sausages, maybe? I don't know. It seems like, I know you're in your 20s, not quite 20s, 20? Yeah, you're in your 20s. I think some people in their 20s have totally sworn off of meat. Some of them have totally gone vegan. What about you? Are you a vegan? I have a feeling that you're not, but who knows? Okay, now my stream status is good. Good to hear. All right. And we got Scotty here. There's one more person who is a fry up. Okay, nice. Sausages, eggs, bacon, potato. Oh, that sounds pretty amazing. I would love that. Okay, so you're saying that it's a fried sausage, egg, bacon, potato scone? Cool. I'll have to try that sometime. Fry up. I'm sure there's a good recipe online somewhere. And pardon me, I'm a little bit overtired, and I've sampled myself about how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different, 6 different whiskeys and cognac tonight. So if I'm a little bit happy, gregarious, friendly, well, that's what happens. So this got reviewed along with MacLeod. And Scotty, do you have an Aran yet? And well, this cognac, this is a single, it does not say that. Of course, they don't really write that in France for cognac, but I believe that's a single cognac from a single distillery from the, what was the name of the family? The Bueno family. Cool stuff. Farm, vineyard to glass. Whole operation there. Very cool. And he really impressed with Deleuze whiskey. That's a family favorite, by the way. Me, my dad, my grandpa, my late grandpa, and my, well, very late great grandpa. I met him once when I was very young. Anyway, so here's all the whiskeys I've tried tonight. This is the Laird of Fintry. And then we started with Woodinville bourbon. And 2 Arans. The light one is MacLeod, and the slightly darker one is the 12-year-old cask strength. And Scotty mentions definitely an incline in vegan. A majority of carnivores, right? And I'm a carnivore. Well, you have to get yourself an Aaron. I would say the 10-year-old is very accessible, nice price, well presented. If you want to splash out, the 14, I think, is very, very nice. I've had it once. I don't have a bottle. It's got great reviews across the board. The 12-year-old cask strength, also very nice. Anyway, cheers, Scotty. Anyway, just winding down my night. Some news for the WhiskyWhistle fans and followers and friends. So within a few days' time, I'll be a licensed realtor selling real estate here in Manitoba. That's my new job. I've put the teaching career behind me. It was fun. I had a good time. But with my family, young family, and a stay-at-home wife, I have to do something that really makes an impact to provide for everybody, and so got to do something like that. The new Highland Park bottle. No, I didn't see it yet. Yeah, thanks very much, Scotty. Which one are you talking about? Is that the fairly reasonable one? I forget the name of it now. They have it here in Winnipeg, though I have not gone out and get one yet. It's very reasonably priced. I probably will at some point. I do like Highland Park. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. Kind of a private conversation with you and me. That's all right. Let's see if I can maybe invite some other people here. I need a link. View on watch page. There we go. Okay. Now, Scotty, it's snowing in Winnipeg already. We've got about maybe 5 centimeters of snow. Have you seen any snow yet? Probably not, eh? Okay, and then we'll go back. Okay, it looks good. And we have Marcus Heinonen. Welcome, Marcus. Great to see another great person with the name Mark, or derivative of Mark. So that's cool. Welcome. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. Kind of big news. That was a 4-month study period, 3 exams, 1 final seminar, and then some securities type of courses to cover things like anti-money laundering programs and processes, and what was the other one? Terrorist funding types of programs. Pretty fun stuff. What is money laundering? This is one of the questions on the test. Okay, well, if someone doesn't know what money laundering is, I think that's pretty funny. Marcus, where are you coming from? Are you in Germany, or Austria, or Switzerland? Or maybe you're in Canada and you just have a great German name like me. That's a Canadian single malt called Laird of Fintry. Pretty sure there's a wine cask influence there. Finland. I guess I should have. Yeah, right. Okay. Great hockey players from Finland. And we get a lot of great hockey players from Finland right here in Winnipeg for the Winnipeg Jets. Cool. Okay. Just a sec, guys. Gonna do a little something here. Whoa. Did not want to do that. clicked on a link that I don't want to watch. Okay. Okay, just going to add a little edit here to my description. Late night chat. Can't even spell. Late night whiskey chat. There we go. All right, I'm back. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Want to try to get more people here, so letting people know where I am. 4 people watching now, only 2 people commenting. Who are you, rogue watchers? All right, so we have Marcus and Scotty. Scotty mentions that his newest bottle is the White Walker. Oh, I really appreciate that. He mentions that he liked my review. Yeah, I put a lot of effort into that, and slightly disappointed with his performance, but it's starting to inch upwards. So let's see what happens. You know, of course, I'm long-winded, and I probably should try to cut that down, but I just can't. I want to tell people how it tastes neat and with water, so that doubles the time for the tasting, or almost doubles, a little bit less. Everybody else pretty much does not do that. Ralphie goes right into water, and pretty much all of my friends, like Roy from Aquavite and Rob from Whiskey in the Six, Scott and Bart. I guess Scott and Bart do add a bit of water usually in their videos as well, but we're the minority. And actually, their videos are also slightly longer than most, so you can get the sense of what's happening. When you really want to know a whiskey, you got to try it neat. You have to try it with water, and I recommend you also try that in a highball in the summertime if you want to have something light and refreshing to enjoy. That is 1/4 the calories of beer. All right, that's the Laird of Fintry. And Aaron, 12-year-old. Very nice stuff. That's this one here. And super fruity, tropical fruit, delicious. Really liked it. And gave that a good review. I think a little higher than I gave the 10. And I'll just work my way up. I actually have the 18 and 18 cask strength here. Won't open that for a while. I want to try the 14 and then maybe just the generic 46% 18-year-old before I get into my cask strength. If I open it, I might not. I'm not sure. You know, I've got a small collection that I don't open. I know, Scott, you two also have a rather untouched collection that you probably should open a few of. But there's just this, I don't know, I've always collected something, and I think that probably anybody who likes whiskey that used to collect something probably also has a collection of whiskeys that they're saving for some magical day in the future. Well, I'm trying to make things more accessible, sure. But I know a lot of people watching YouTube really want things that are less than 10 minutes and less than 8 minutes especially. Marcus is mentioning the Dead Rabbit. I don't even know what Dead Rabbit is. Who makes that? Where's it from, and is it a single malt? Let me know. I'd love to hear about that. Dead Rabbit, interesting. 37 pounds. No, 37 euros. Now, when I say fruity, don't think this is going to be super sweet. It's actually more like raspberries, unripe plums, unripe nectarines or apricots that are a tart kind of sweetness that, you know, you can really appreciate when you're eating the fruit, when you drink it in whiskey, when you taste it in whiskey. A lot of people gravitate towards the sweeter flavors, but for me, something that's a little bit tart is actually more preferable. I'm not really into the really sweet whiskeys all the time. They're okay once in a while, but it's not really what I want. I want a variety of flavors, and I think that's the biggest, can I call it a detriment? The biggest detriment to the Scotch whiskey industry right now is that everybody is making everything super sweet and forgetting the flavors that were their kind of like they're forgetting their house style, and they're trying to push towards, I guess, I don't know, the bulk of people that don't know what whiskey tastes like and just want something that's you know, strong and a bit sweet, and something that they can sip and say, okay, I have had my Scotch tonight. You know, go back and try something like Glenfiddich. I know, Scotty, you've got the Glenfiddich original. I am sure that will not be super sweet. It's going to be a little bit peaty, a little bit like the original roots of Glenfiddich. But I had the pleasure of trying the Glenfiddich, what was it called? Special Reserve. One of their first bottlings of single malts from the 80s. Mass-produced ones, I mean, 80s, 70s, whenever it was from. Not sweet at all. Dry and bitter and peaty and bookshelfy, leather factory, dirt. You know, maybe just a drop of honey in there. And I liked it because it really showed me what Glenfiddich was about. So, it's an Irish whiskey made for the Dead Rabbit Bar in New York. Okay, cool. All right, so Scotty just asked a question. What whiskey would you use to mix with Coke? He loves a Jameson and Coke. And I can see why, Scotty. Have you tried Jameson Neat? Because when I taste Jameson Neat, I'm getting something that is, yeah, it's a little bit sweet. But there's also some kind of a herbal type of an edge to Jameson that I think that's one reason why it would work very well in a whiskey and Coke. What have I tried with Coke that I liked? You know, there is something with Jack and Coke. There's a floral aspect. There's that fresh oak, new oak, virgin oak, charred oak, sort of a flavor that comes from bourbons and, you know, Tennessee whiskeys, which is essentially a bourbon, that seems to work well with Coke. And Jack Daniels, especially with that Lincoln process that they use. That's probably the one I would go to if I wanted to have it with Coke. But you know what? I wonder what Ardbeg and Coke would taste like. You know, should I try Ardbeg and Coke? I've got Ardbeg right there. You guys want to wait a second? All right, give me a minute. I'm going to go grab some, actually not Coke, unfortunately, because my brother drinks Pepsi. So we just stock Pepsi in the fridge. Let me go get some Pepsi, and I'm going to try that with our bag. Okay, I'll be right back. Bear with me here. Talk amongst yourselves. Back. All right, so I got some Pepsi, and good. Need a glass. That'll do. Ardbeg. This is Perpetuum. Definitely too good for Coke, but I've got enough of it. I'll just try a little bit. I've got way too much whiskey to drink tonight. Okay, here we go. Should be good. And you know, if you're making that yourself, if you like the fizz of you know, your what do you call that? Sparkly drinks. What's that word? Oh my God, it's too late for me. Tilt your glass so you don't kill the bubbles. Carbonated. Oh my God, I can't. Okay, so here we have cola and Ardbeg. Ardbeg and cola. The peat is so strong. It doesn't smell like cola at all. It smells like dirt. All right, cheers. It actually tastes like mud. I do not recommend you put peated whiskey with Coke or Pepsi. It tastes like I'm eating peat with sugar. You don't get any of the whiskey. None of the Ardbeg is left. It's just peat and cola. Do not do that. This is awful. Oh my God, what have I done? No, there's nobody who would like that. Oh. Well, okay, for you guys, I'll try that one more time. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, that is the most vile, awful concoction I've ever had. And now I know. And I've helped you. Now you know. Do not put peaty whiskeys with cola. It just does not work. Oh, I've got to drink some other whiskey to get that taste out of my mouth. It tastes like dirt. I've got a mouthful of dirt and sugar. MacLeod. Now, Scotty, you've been so good to me. One of these weeks, one of these months, I'll put together a little collection of some samples of things I think you'll like, and I'll send it to you. Provided this new career of mine goes well, then I'll be sending out, not just to you, but to some select other people. Anyway, really appreciate that, Scotty. And Marcus, really glad to have you on. Down to 3 people, that's too bad. Oh well, what can I do? It's late at night here. Probably a good time to sign off then. We are at, let's see here, how many minutes? 26 minutes and 3 seconds. Okay. All right, so just a quick rundown of the reviews that are coming up. We're going to have Woodinville. Woodinville's next up. And then after that will be the Iron Malt 12-year-old and MacLeod, a double review. 2 reviews in one show. What? And after that we did, no, pardon me, before that we did this wonderful, delicious single cognac from a single distillery. Delicious. Really like that. Then the Iron, and then lastly the Laird of Fintry. All right, so that's what's coming up. A couple of big guns. Iron is so well, what can I call that? It has a huge fan base. Big fan base for Iron as far as a new distillery that's only been around for 20 some odd years. And Woodinville, the new fame that the Glenmorangie owners, LVMH, have picked up that whiskey as part of their collection. And, well, probably a lesser known cognac, but maybe the connoisseur's choice, Deleuze, and then an interesting and sumptuous, lovely single malt from Canada known as Laird of Fintry from Okanagan Spirits. All right, so that's what's coming up. Really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. And, well, we'll see you another time, another place. Take care. Have a great weekend. We've got Remembrance Day coming up in Canada on Sunday. So, lest we forget, let's think about all of those who have lost their lives so that we can enjoy this wonderful world full of democracy and freedom of thought, freedom of speech, and all of these wonderful things. Take care. See you next time. Good night, everybody.